With MECFS, readiness isn't about motivation or having clear day. It's more about whether your system has been holding steady without any hidden strain. Welcome. I am Amy Amaya and I live with MECFS. Here in this channel, we look at the small things that make this condition easier to navigate. For a long time, I assumed that feeling a bit better meant I could add something back in. Whenever I had a calmer day, I treated it as it was a sign that my body was ready for more. I misunderstood how much my system needed stability. I thought improvement meant readiness, when in reality, my body was still working hard underneath the surface. And what finally clicked was noticing that the only times I tolerated change were during the periods when things had been actually consistently quiet for several days and even weeks, not just one moment or one day. Capacity isn't measured by how you feel today. It's actually measured by how your system has been functioning across several days, at least in my experience. And this means readiness shows up as stability, not energy. You might try observing your baseline for 1 or 2 weeks without changing anything. This means keeping your days and your weeks as they already are. No increases, no reductions, no experiments. You're simply giving your body a quiet stretch of time where nothing new is added. In practice, this looks like checking in with yourself once or twice a day and noticing a few simple things, whether your symptoms stay in their usual range or whether the small tasks feel harder than they did yesterday, and whether your recovery time is really the same day by day. You are not tracking numbers. Hear me out. You are not analyzing patterns. You are just noticing whether things are stable or feel stable for you at a given time. The days don't need to match each other all the time. MECFS doesn't work in identical days. I'm pretty sure you already know that. So what you're looking is for a general sense that nothing is drifting downward. If you notice some variation, that's okay. If you notice that your body is still unsettled, that's useful information too. Now, these steps should feel small. It should feel not like a task. You are simply giving your system a chance to show you how it behaves when nothing is being asked of it. Now, this helps because it gives your body room to reveal whether it's coping with your current level of activity. You know, MECFS often hides strain until the system just tips. So a single good day can be misleading. Several steady days give you actually a better picture of what's going on. It also reduces the risks of increasing activity on top of instability you haven't noticed yet. This approach builds trust between you and your body. You are not reacting to every small improvement, and that's great. You're just letting the system settle, and that predictability makes it easier for your body to stay within its limits. It takes the pressure, the stress, and signs to your nervous system that we are on the right track. It also helps you see patterns that are easy to miss when you're just focused on how you feel at a given moment. Now, you might notice that symptoms rise at certain times, or that recovery takes longer than you thought sometimes. These small shifts tells you more about readiness than any boost of energy will. By giving yourself this space, you are making decisions based on what your body is actually doing, and not on hope and not on frustration. That is what makes the next step safer. Now, please remember, progress here is slow, stability can take time, and capacity grows very quietly when the system is not being surprised. Consistency matters more than any increase. If this helped you, you can stay with me for the next one. We'll take it one piece at a time, as usual. Ciao, ciao.